So we all know, so anyone who's paid attention to Star Wars knows that there was this controversy that went down where DC, or not DC, but Disney and Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy decided to get rid of the expanded universe, which had existed since 1977. In replacement, they did the sequel trilogy, which sucked and people hate. But what a lot of people tend to forget is that DC did the exact same thing 2 years before this, and no one talks about it. So yeah, let's dive into this, I guess. So in order to talk about the story of the New 52, we have to talk about the story of the pre-52, which is obviously the one before the New 52, if you have to count that. So you see, the pre-52 stuck with a lot of people's childhoods. Like, for example, like storylines like War of the Green Lanterns, Batman and Death in the Family, and Killing Joke, for example, as shown here. You see, those storylines have stuck with DC and will forever be stuck with DC. Especially Batman, especially Death in the Family and Killing Joke, especially. As both of those have been in more recent DC stuff, even during this era, like in the Arkham games, for example. So yeah, here we go. My point is, the Pre-52 stuck with a lot of people's childhoods. And of course, DC had to try to ruin it. So yeah. Why do I mention this? Well, it's pretty easy. DC had this idea of pulling a Kathleen Kennedy and getting rid of the Pre-52 and all the stories that was associated with it. Meaning that the stories that had been in place since the 1940s or 50s, gone. Yeah, Nightfall, gone. Night's End, gone. What else we got? Bruce Wayne Wanted, gone. Death of Superman, gone. I could go on and on, but you get the point. So yeah. Now, I'm not gonna tell you why it was terrible. I'm going to show you why it was terrible. Okay? For one, oh, dang it. Sorry about that. Should be still on. Okay, so sorry about that. I clicked on the link. Anyways, so basically what happened is DC kind of had like your normal kind of growth even after the age of where comic books kind of stopped being like, this cool thing everyone liked. Sure, it had a little bit of a dip after 2006, but it was beginning to start to pick itself back up, and maybe if they continued some great pre-52 stories, who knows, maybe it could have done better than Marvel. But, oh look, the New 52 has just begun. And boom. By 2015, it hit the lowest amount of sales since 1998. Remember 1998, kids? When Bill Clinton was president? Great. Granted, by 2015, their sales were able to spike up. Why was their sales able to spike up? Was it because the New 52 got better? Was it because that they told great storylines that tugged at your heartstrings and it told stories like as amazing as Death in the Family or in Nightfall and Night's End? No, absolutely not. I mean, fittingly enough, in February 2016, DC announced Rebirth, which was essentially DC waving a white flag and saying, "You got us. We've won the battle. We're gonna go back to the Pre-52." So yeah, it went back to the Pre-52, and DC Comics is still here, limping on to this day. No, I'm just saying. If you look at the stats for a sec, all right. If DC was able to, if DC didn't get rid of the Pre-52, at least in the comic market, I would make the claim that they would actually be in the same contention as Marvel if they continued the Pre-52. There was so many stories that they could have expanded on, like for example, there were many universe stuff they could have expanded on, but just like Star Wars, they got rid of it. And this is where I have to applaud DC for this. For basically waving the life flag and saying, all right, you win. We'll give you back the stuff you like. If Lucasfilm did this, they'd get somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed day 47 of me complaining. Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.